An abandoned laboratory at who knows what where. Rebirth process 100% completion. Welcome back, Deadpool edits. Beep, 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 beep. I live! Wait a minute. How do I live again? Last time I was just a jar of ashes, but now I'm just all human again. I'm not complaining, though I still have questions about this. You have me to thank for that. Dr. Hentai? Why, yes, that is correct. Thanks for your observation. Okay, can you fill me in on what happened? So basically, after Unknown used a powerful punch to nuke half of New York City, you were reduced to a jar of ashes that I had to make a trade deal in order to get. Once I got my hands on your ashes, I would use them as part of my cloning program, and this is how your new body came into being. Okay, when me and Unknown reunite, I'm definitely gonna have myself a word with him. Well, if things go to plan, then you won't have the chance to get some payback on him. Wait, what? How come? All will be explained in due time. In the meantime, I've got to call up the head of the syndicate. You know, business stuff. In the meantime, feel free to chill at the lab for a while. Okay, guess I'll just chill here until we see the big man himself. Good of you to cooperate, my friend. It's been about a week since the Unknown incident, and things have gone from a fuckfest to a flaming shitstorm. First things first, Unknown's building was completely totaled, which caused the Black Drip Army to escape into the city. These monsters would infect man, woman, children, man-children, doggos, and other kinds of species that I'm not going to get into because I'm too lazy. The local law enforcement would try to stop these threats in our society, but the police in this city is absolute trash and was able to get absolutely folded by even small amounts of these things. This totally won't be more embarrassment for our local police force. The only thing they would be successful in is contributing to the ranks of the Black Drip Army as
But the city
soldiers.
pretty much lost now. The surviving citizens have boarded onto boats as part of the evacuation.
Hopefully the captain of this ship doesn't do what I did back in 1912 and rams into an iceberg because I thought it would be funny. It was in fact not funny. We tried making our escape by skies, but we were stopped by a bunch of symbiotic assault birds, causing us to go by foot instead. Sadly, the ship already left without us, so me and the boys are gonna need to resort to plan B. So you want to get off this island, eh? Huh? Who's sitting there like that? I thought my sexy-ass voice would make that obvious. It is me, Pizza Man. Why are you still here? Because my jet boots ran out of juice and I landed in the forest. Worse yet, the civilians are blaming me for the symbiote invasion. I mean, it did come out of your building, so... Yeah, that is not the point. The point is, my image has been so tarnished that they won't even let me on the rescue boats. Even SK was allowed on board. And his video on edging time fucking sucked. You and me both, brother. Hold on, you two like edging time? I mean, it's a good Spider-Man game, though I wouldn't call it a great Spider-Man game or anything. Well, respect to that, I guess. Okay, enough of this pointless discussion. Give me one reason not to bite your head off. Because if you do, you won't be able to find a way off this island before it's blown to smithereens in about 2 hours. How are we getting off this island? Well, that is simple. With the bridge destroyed, we're gonna need to find a way onto their flying fortress. So how do you expect we get on there? Well, first of all, you're gonna need to give up the Black Drip. What? Yes, I am serious about this. How come? Because the War Police headquarters is filled with symbiote-seeking auto-turrets. And if they were to find us with our Black Drips on, they would surely turn us into Swiss cheese. Well, that tells me everything I need to hear. Better safe than sorry, then. Anti-Venom Beam already removed my Black Drip, so I'm all good. Well, that settles Miles, then. Oh, so finally someone calls me by my actual name. Don't get used to it. I prefer this when we were all visually distinct anyway, so there goes my Black Drip arc. And to be fair, I missed that too. Dang it, now I'm just stuck in this crap. Hey, you can replace your drip later. Guys, the red drip's not coming off. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, it stuck to you. What does that mean? When I injected it into your bloodstream, it merged with your white blood cells. Can you please speak English? I cheated my way through high school. You and the Black Drip are one, you fucking dumbass. Will that be a problem? Well, you won't be able to come with your Black Drip on, so good luck dying, homie. Damn it. Good thing I got rid of my drip off screen. Well, with that all said and done, Doggo, transform into something that can get us all out of here. Let's go. Okay, with all of us now on board, well, except for Pizza Man, it's time for us to get to the helicarrier. Pizza Man, restrain him now. Wait, you betray me here? But why? Because you're the main villain and the main villain always dies in the end. Now, Pizza Man, is there anything else you would like before you die?
Why, yes. Death sounds kind of scary, so I would like Morty to go down with me.
Wait, what? Well, that sounds like a pretty done deal. Sorry, Morty.
You utter scumfuck. While you guys get to the flying base, can you at least turn off the massive death laser so that me and Morty have time to escape?
Sure, we can do that. See ya, man.
You too. Have a nice flight up there. And thus the others flew off. Though instead of heading to the War Police's flying headquarters, they would instead betray me and go out to the mainland.
Venomine, aren't we supposed to head to the War Police HQ in order to help Pizza Man escape before the island blows up?
Well, looks like the cat's out of the bag now. Much better. Now I am the only one with black drip.
Did you literally just abandon Pizza Man just so that you could be the only one with black drip?
Yeah, pretty much.
Dude, we have got to go back for him and Morty.
Yeah, no, I am not risking us going back only to get blown up in a few minutes. Sergio, there is not much time left. We're just gonna need to follow along and lead them there to die. You know you guys are gonna be giving me survivor's guilt for the rest of my life, right? And we all die eventually. Though he probably should have died sooner given his list of war crimes. Well, he's got us there, man.
Okay, you're right then.
Alright then, so let's beat it, boys.
And so they flew all the way to the mainland and away from the explosive blast radius.
Did they just up and leave without us?
I mean, considering your history, who wouldn't?
Shut up.
So with no other way off this island and a near looming death over the horizon, me, Unknown, and Morty just sit there, lamenting the fact that, yeah, we kinda screwed, not gonna lie.
But what made you come after me in the first place? I had to honor a deal from Venom Bean in order to not be killed by him. I honestly did not give an F about this whole gang war crap.
Forced to follow by an agreement, huh? Not the first time I've seen that happen.
Yeah, my hands were kind of tight on this one. All I really wanted to do was drink some Diet Coke, eat some pizza. I mean, it's literally in my name, so... jack off to something that suits my fetish.
Wait, what?
And do literally anything that doesn't revolve around this. Why do you ask?
I was just thinking we might as well make amends before we both get nuked. There's no point in holding a grudge when you're about to die. Especially when the guy who screwed you over was kind of forced to do so.
You're kind of right on that part. Put her there. And thus, me and Unknown made up.
Hey, I don't want to die with any enemies too, so can I have a reconciliation scene with Unknown as well?
No, fuck off.
Okay, why are you treating me like garbage but not Unknown? Wait, is there a helicopter over there?
Okay, how did we not notice that before?
I don't know either, but we really need to get over there quickly so that we can finally escape this dump.
Yeah, let's blow this joint before we literally get blown to smithereens.
Yes, I agree.
So we got to where the escape helicopter was, but when we got there, we saw that the entire place was filled with symbiotes. Okay, guys, if we stay silent, we should be able to get to the helicopter before they can spot us.
Pizza Man, behind you?
Then when I looked over, I saw that there was a load of symbiotes blocking our path.
Oh shit, what the heck are we gonna do?
Looks like we're gonna need to fight our way out.
Yeah, say Unknown, can you fight without that black drip? Nah man, you fight. I'm gonna go hide over here.
Pussy.
And thus, using the power of our awesome, flashy, ultra cool anime techniques and whatever this BS was, we were finally able to get to the helicopter.
And we left just in time before Zoo York went from your average California cookout to basically Australia. But before we could celebrate, we were then caught in the blast of Zoo York basically being turned into Australia. With the biggest obstacles of the plan out of the way, it's time for Phase 2.
Hey, how do I serve a role in this whole agenda?
You'll find out once you join me.
And what if I don't?
What do you think? I'll just destroy you.
Don't worry, I'm joining. I was just asking out of curiosity.
Good to know you comply. Put her there, pal.
Hey, same here, pal.
Anyways, we better get going. My boss is waiting on us.
Whatever you say, Doc.
Oh, what happened? And why am I sleeping with Morty? And why do I have new drip?
Not complaining, just a question.
Pardon me, Morty. When we found you, your drip was torn to shreds, so we gave you new drip. What the fuck? Mr. President, what are you doing here? I have come here to say you have been pardoned. How? Police officer, can you please leave the room? I would like to speak with our guest privately.
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay, what the heck is going on? The doggo? What are you doing here? Last I checked, you
flew off with the others.
Truth be told, I felt extremely shitty after Venom Bean tricked me into abandoning the both of you, so I disguised myself as the current president in order to form a search party to find you and Morty.
We found you and Morty, but Unknown's whereabouts are completely unknown.
How awfully fitting.
So what else should I know?
Well, aside from what's already been mentioned, Lou Rev retired as an assassin and now owns a bar. Sergio continued under as an assassin, though now he's in freelance. And Venom Bean, well, I guess you could already tell.
As for me, I finally got adopted by an owner and have finally changed my name from just some random doggo to High CHD's dog.
What the fuck is a high CHD?
Don't know, but hey, at least my name rolls off the tongue much better.
And not really, but hey, to those their own. After a while of catching up, me and the doggo would finally part ways as I searched for a new place to live. And I also brought Morty along with me because, hey, why not? Will I ever follow up on any of the plot points in this unknown saga? Who knows? But if there is, we'll let you know. Thank you all for watching. Now me and Morty are going to sleep. Good night, Tri-State area.